Hi guys, this is the assignment brief for your business operations and management module. In this assessment, you have to cover 2000 words in this assignment. That would be the case study. What you have to do in this for conducting this assignment, you have to select one of the company, and then after we will discuss what you are supposed to do in that. You will have to write about these things of about that specific company that you have selected, and these are the learning outcomes that you will be able to do. You will be able to learn after conducting this assessment. Demonstrate an understanding of business operations and management. Explain the role and scope of business management and contextualization of knowledge with the real businesses. Contextualization of knowledge with the real businesses. What does it mean? It means that the concept that you are studied in the class or you are going to cover, you have to utilize those concepts while doing these assignments, and you have to give the real business examples. For that, you have to select one of the specific company that you offer any of your interest, and then you have to conduct a detailed research about these 5 points about your company. Starting from what you are required to do in this assignment, the first assignment will be a report based on case study of 2000 words, evaluating the operations and management decision of a company of your choice, in which you are required to complete a case study based on a company of your choice about 2000 words. And what should these case study include? Number one, you have to provide an introduction, including an explanation of what business operations means. Like, first, in your assignment, you have to give the title page in which you can write your module name, your own name, your student ID. And after that, you have to make a separate page. On second page, you can make a table of content. And from the third page, you can start the introduction of your company, and in which you don't have to like talk generally about the business operations, but you have to relate these concepts with the company that you have selected, and you have to give the thorough introduction about the assignments. And then an explanation of the main functions of business operations. We have studied about what are the business functions, in which we have studied like some of the organizations conduct finance, marketing, production, and there are so many functions of the organization. So you have to search it by your own self, and you have to identify like, for example, if you have selected a company British Airways, and then you have to identify the functions of that specific company, and you have to relate those information with the concept that you have studied in the class. And after that, you have to give a brief description of your chosen company. And after that, you have to evaluate the company's operations management decisions. We have studied about what are the business operations management decisions, in which you have to cover about the production procedure of that specific company that you will select. And then you have to discuss about their supply chain. And please do not discuss in generally about what is production and what is supply chain. We are not required to do that. You have to relate these concepts with the company that you have selected. Like, if you will write the production in production sessions, you cannot only give the general discussion about this is the production, this is how the organization does the production. No, you have to discuss what kind of the production of that company do that you have selected for your assignments. And then you have to discuss the supply chain of that specific company and relate the concept that we have studied in the classes. And then you have to discuss the logistics, location strategies, quality control, and HR with the proper referencing. Everything that you will copy or you will get the information from any source, please make a separate note of these sources. And when you will add those information into relevant headings, please add those sources, because references are very important, and use the academic references styles when you put the information into the relevant headings. And then you have to give the conclusion of your assignments. So most of the time you will confuse about what you should include in the conclusion. So in conclusion, you can conclude, like you can give a brief conclusion about what you have been analyzed, by that like the company that you have selected. And in conclusion, you have write about what was the like whole crux of that company, about their operations and management strategies. And then you have to provide the recommendations, like how these companies can make improvements and how these companies can make some like better strategies. So in the conclusion, you have to discuss the future directions and recommendations for the organization as well. Do not be like just copy any of the information. In conclusion should be well concluded. And the size and the limit is 2000 words. There is no limit for the pages, but for the word count, there is some limit. And what do I need to do to pass these assignments? Please refer to the essential reading text. Just read the slides and the recommendations of some of the articles, and then answer the assignment questions as per the guidance on the brief. And you must meet all the required learning outcomes of the assignment in order to pass. And there is some of the marking criteria that has also mentioned. You can refer to the table at the end. These are the marking criteria, and please always use some relevant source in your assignment and avoid copying pasting from any of the irrelevant or unreliable sources. And that's all about your assignment brief. If you feel some problem, you can also refer to the slides that we have studied in class. Then you can get the idea of like what are the functions that we have discussed in the class. Then you are able to find about those functions of your selected company. So this is all from the assignments brief. Thank you so much and all the best for your assignment. Thank you.